Right, Karma received a couple of nerfs recently. Less interesting, the Rise, but...
This composition is probably the least interesting. It's the class to use the ultimate to get out of the way. He used the flash as well.
Yes! Flashed on the spot!
I feel like you only needed to use one of those as he dashes around and that steel falling down. First way down with the Realm Warp. They just wander out.
Yeah, Steel.
Okay, Oddie finds a nice body slam. Steel getting taken down. Solo Trick Chopper
again!
Can't dodge it this time! Doesn't have either!
This is where the game really turns on, and Isurus already 2 kills and an Ocean Drag in this laning phase is only getting better and better. As that hit the 13-minute mark, still looking for the return dive. No cast, but Oddie's in!
Coming down. The quickness was there, but it is not enough. Saros now is going to be the dessert. Can they actually grab it? Slow's going to go down for the good of the colony, and Saya misses the Q! Oh no, it's a disaster! Saros with the outplay under the Atatar bottom lane, and the fadeaway jump shot. Yeah, he certainly locked that one down. But you have to say that a lot of it had to do with ISGs. We've got another engage, Zenith play towards the bottom side. Great grand entrance there as Slow is being caught out, and he ain't going anywhere. Utapon locks down that kill as Rangelus has to get out of there. Arcane Shift utilized, in comes Steel. Phase Dive is there, and he's going to be taken down as well, and DFM have come alive.
And the complete turnaround of the map. Yes, Steel will go down, but that was the 5-man commit to the bottom side. They want to make something happen. We are after 14 minutes. 15:30 on the clock means that plating is long gone. Turrets are fairly squishy, and actually looking for the return there. Slow and Warangalis, they were looking for that play. Now Saya in trouble, gets knocked up underneath the turret.
Yeah, it's a disaster. Utapon Isurus gaming here on this map. And here we go. This is full tank Gnar as well. They've understood that they need to play for these team fights, have some of that front line there and rely on the Ezreal and the Rise damage, but I'm worried that that's going to be enough when it comes to AD, because we were looking at Gnar as being able to augment the Ezreal that's very pokey, not necessarily a large amount of physical damage. All right, we're going to find the barrel. Bugax makes his way in, nowhere near Mega Gnar, and he's underneath the turret right now as Steel gets himself towards it. Oddie goes golden, now still very, very low, but the good sidestep on all those abilities. Evie flashing forward, and now the Kale has joined the game. Bugax finally towards the Mega Gnars. Now they're looking for the turn. Will he get there? He'll press the R button and only find the air, and Evie decides to turn on it. Now it's their turn underneath turrets, but Detonation FocusMe won't push too far.
And every single dive is just being turned around by DFM. They're just sitting, standing tall. Mid-turret will break. Warangalis finally gets to the play.
Here from Saya as well as Evie. Could be a gank opportunity. Good boomerang is going to land. Can Bugax actually survive for long enough? But he's got that tanky build. He might just be able to. Ult comes down. Evie. Oh, the layering of CC is beautiful. True Shot Barrage gets rid of the Kale. But now in goes Game. That's a huge knock-up with the grand entrance onto 4 as Utapon has the Feather Storm out, and it is a storm on the top side. Detonation FocusMe have found everyone. Saya now looking for Steel, and he is going to be able to pick that up as now Warangalis. Can you actually get the work done? Yes, he can find the kill, but he does eventually get taken down. A beautiful team fight, but a sloppy one on both sides. DFM come out ahead.
And just as the clock dinged 20, it looked like a complete wipe, but ISG, Saya and Warangalis keep the dreams alive. If that was a wash, that could have been Baron. That could have almost been lights out. But here, 1v2 still looking.
The tether. Good knock up there from the grand entrance, and Saya knew he was dead.
From afar. Dragon's going to be the easy prize, uncontested here by the Japanese. Like the level 16, very close to being hit. Evie just dinged the level 15 mark, and one of the biggest...
Pressing that R button out of fear, and the cast comes down to really chunk him out of this fight. Gang has to grand enter the underside of his turret, and Isurus,
if they want to play the side lane, that is super useful. And in this game, like, comp-wise, interesting, but Isurus just
the 1-3-1, and that's by having a 4 versus 3 that they can actually add pressure to. With Evie in a side lane that's an R button as it comes off cooldown every 15 seconds or something like that.
Feels good.
A lot of damage to this objective right now as Realm Warp is going to get Saya around here. The pull off is Steel very, very low, but the quickness dives on in. Gang gets out. The Divine Judgment is going to be there. The hop into the crush, and Bugax is going to be safe for the moment. The re-engage from Slow, but Evie is still a True Shot Barrage is going to take him down to his Guardian Angel, and Warangalis is still at full health. Finally, Utapon finds himself a kill as the resurrection comes through from his GA, and Warangalis finds the extra kills in the back end. This could be it. He's so big, so much lifesteal. Goes down very, very low and isn't going to be taken just yet as the Mantra Q is going to go just wide. Honey Fruit is delicious and will keep the Ezreal afloat for now as Saya and Slow are looking for Gang and Saros. Detonation folks, they need to
Look
try
at the
and get
Ocean
out of here.
Dragon. So much HP back.
We keep discounting it, but it's a great Drake. Don't you worry about it. But these Inspires are working out well. That is a decent Zenith Blade. And the last 2 kills come in. It's a very delayed one, but it's an ace nonetheless.
But Isurus are finally going to make it work. They've been fishing for these team fights for a very long time, and it's actually DFM that give it to them. They start up the Baron, and it's a complete wash here. Ace across the board, and now triple Ocean Dragon. They've had complete control of that. Just get chomped. Now the mid lane under pressure.
Back to life, yeah. DFM lose their inner turret as Bugax are going to get slowed by the ultimate out of the Leona. A cask is going to land, but only onto Gang, so it's going to be fine for DFM for the moment. Isurus Gaming just getting that poke in off the side of this one. Seiya is gigantic. He's got the coolest hat and a pretty sweet book there as well. Thankfully, LS not here to get upset about it. And Molder Reminder is completed from Rorangelis, and he's doing about as much damage as he can possibly do.
Heavy though.
At this stage.
Yeah, was looking for the 1v1. Actually forces the Arcane Shift back over the wall, but caught the worst end of the trade. Ezreal now safe, and they have the triple Ocean Dragon looking to knock on the door of the base. Look at the gold grab. That went one way very fast, and now base broken. 38 minutes. This is a long one, but as soon as the Baron was taken here by Isurus, it's continuing forwards.
It's just really impressive play with the composition that shouldn't necessarily be this strong against what DFM have at this stage of the game, given just who Kale is and who the Zyra is. We've got another fight. It's going to break out. Solar Flare is going to go relatively wide as Evie throws down the Judgment and immediately gets destroyed. Rorangelis now will just find Mystic Shot after Mystic Shot. Gang is going to be the next one on the chopping block. He's got a big shield, but Rorangelis doesn't care. He just murders him underneath his Nexus turrets. A double kill as a sneaky Mystic Shot flies in. And now it's only Nexus turrets between Isurus Gaming and a Game 1 victory here at Worlds Plays.
Still the only member left alive. Nexus turret's going to fall, but that is going to be it. Isurus going to start this one off with a 1-0 scoreline. Very good start to the play-ins here.
Yep, making Jake Spawn Tiberi look a little bit better there on the analyst desk as well.